Good morning, everybody. Today is CEDIA Expo show floor day 2, and we're going to be hitting up the launch pad because there's a particular company that I'm thinking about signing on with that I think will really work good with our clients. So stay tuned. All right, so we're here with Colton from JUKE Audio, and he's going to explain the I'm going to say multi-room audio distribution system that you guys have and what makes this better than everybody else's, including Sonos.
Okay, so let's take a look at the hardware piece first. So what we have here is our JUKE 8. It is an 8-zone, 16-channel, multi-room D-class amplifier. So you home run the speaker wires from the wall, ceiling, outdoor speakers back to these green connectors, as you can see here. Very simple install. Very straightforward. And then additionally, you're going to get this onto the home network either via Wi-Fi or a hardwired connection into the Ethernet port right here.
So the Wi-Fi is integrated into this?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Great.
Although we do recommend Ethernet when possible.
Yeah.
So for today's model, we have 3 zones hooked up. What you see here is the outdoor rock speakers, floor speakers representing what would be in ceiling, and then also a pair of in-wall speakers that we have for this experiment on the table. So now for controlling the device. What you'll see here is the JUKE interface. So any device that's connected to the Wi-Fi network that you've connected the JUKE to, you'll have the ability to stream to, whether that be an iPhone or an Android. So in the top left corner here, you're going to see select your source. JUKE has 4 different AirPlay sources, which can also be edited for wireless inputs for Android.
And you can rename it as well, right?
You can rename it. So as you saw, it said JUKE 1 through 4. Some people name it by people in the house, or really whatever you want to do. But for this, we just have it as out of the box JUKE 1 through 4. So let's take JUKE 1, for example. We'll turn on the floor, we'll turn on the table, we'll turn on the rock. Now, we go back to my app of choosing, Apple Music, although it could be whatever one you'd like. Play a song. I've connected to JUKE 1 already. The music plays. 40 watts a channel.
Turn me up a little bit, time.
Terrific sound quality. Supports up to a 4-ohm load, 8 to 4.
Before I even met her, I knew she was my type.
Now turning the zone off. I'm gonna turn the rock off. I'm gonna turn the floor off. I'm gonna turn the table off. It's that simple.
And you could do multi-zones at the same time.
Yeah.
So someone could be listening to Sting in one room, and somebody could be listening to Jay-Z in the other room.
Exactly. So someone else wants to go, they'll come to their phone, they'll be in their Apple Music, they go to the AirPlay menu, they'll select JUKE 2. If they were to select JUKE 2, start playing their song, they come back here, they select JUKE 2, they turn on, say, Zone 4, Zone 3. So multiple family members can connect and play their music from their device to different rooms at the same time.
And the nice part about this, what I absolutely love, and we were talking about it before, is that with companies like Sonos, Control4, and all these other integration companies that put the app into the device, which is great for ease of use. However, we're relying on that application to keep that system going, firmware updates, where you don't have that built into it. If you have it on your phone, you can play it.
Yes, exactly. That's a very unique feature about us. We don't want to force you in another application. We want to keep you in whatever app that you would natively be using, whether you're driving, whether you're at the gym, or now when you're at home, you're using the same streaming app you would.
Yeah.
You know, we're not going to make a better user interface than Apple is. We're not going to make a better user interface than Spotify is. So let's keep you in that.
Yeah.
And let's just let JUKE be the control system to associate which zones are on.
That's what I love.
And the benefit of having 4 different AirPlays is not only can multiple people connect at once, but you can also associate different zones being on for any of those inputs and leave them turned on, and it doesn't take any more power for them to be on.
Yes.
So therefore you can come back the next
all independent
day
zones,
and you know which ones are associated with which source, and just connect in your AirPlay menu, your Chromecast menu, whatever it might be. Perfect. Seamless.
Perfect. It really is. It's that simple. It's great. But also you have an analog input too that you can use for legacy devices.
Yes. So using this digital adapter right here, USB into the JUKE, digital to RCA. You can accept analog inputs and select zones in the same way I was just showing you on the phone. So common use case for this, we're seeing a surround sound receiver in a main media room. You want to play the audio TV to other zones in the house simultaneously if you're entertaining, you're watching a football game, whatever it might be. Or maybe you have a CD player or a turntable and you want to connect and use that as an input. Done wirelessly, done easily.
Awesome, awesome, beautiful. Well, thank you so much for showing us this, and look for this from JRB because we'll have these in stock soon, right? Yes.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you. So here we are with Autoslide, and this is a company that makes devices to open up windows you currently have and doors that you currently have automatically. And also, when we was talking to the gentleman that was here, he was even saying this is a great option for pets as well. Okay.
An accessibility market. That's right, exactly. And systems they retrofit onto almost any sliding door or window that you already have installed.
That's fantastic. All right, so like we see the door. Does the door like work with the motion sensing?
Yes, well actually we have an RFID tag that we can use.
Okay.
So if you just bring that RFID tag right up to that receiver box right there, it'll automatically.
Okay. Oh, it did. I didn't even have to go near it. That's great.
And that can be set to a 3-foot, 6-foot, or a 10-foot bigger distance.
So this would be the device that you would add to the door.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of like Notre Dame.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's great.
Like with Notre Dame.
So you don't even have to like to even take this thing out of your pocket.
No,
It will
you
pick it
just
up.
leave it, yeah, it'll detect you on either side of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You just need that one receiver box right there. And then
Wow.
once I bring this tag out of range, it'll automatically close back up.
That's great. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for showing us a demo.
Yeah, not a problem, Jason.
All right, so that's the this right here will be for the same RFID. You get a little pouch
Exactly.
for the dog.
Exactly, that's
All
right.
right, and we got the smart pendant, which would be pretty much the same exact type of thing
Same
as that.
technology, but it's not water resistant. It's made for wheelchairs accessibility uses.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, the K9 Smart Tag, that is water resistant, and it has that neoprene pouch to secure it to the tag.
All
to
right.
the collar.
And this was the device that was right next to the door, the receiver itself.
Exactly, that's
All right. Microwave sensors. What is that?
So these are motion sensors. These are the wireless microwave sensors, and then we have hardwired microwave sensors as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they'll detect the motion, open up the door.
Exactly. Anyone
Okay.
walking up to the door or away from the door.
Okay. Safety sensor.
So these we actually have installed on the swinging door. It'll detect any heat sensor or heat signature in the path of the door opening and stop the door from closing or
Oh,
opening.
that's
on
pretty cool.
symptoms.
Nice. And of course, the remote control that you were using before and the wireless keypad.
Exactly. So if you have an eye locking system, like the one with the lock built into the motor,
Yeah.
this is like a master control. So even if it's in that locking mode, it will still open that door. And then this wireless remote control, the key fob, will let you change the mode to lock and unlock the door, as well as open and close it.
Awesome. And the hand wave sensor.
Both wireless or hardwired. Touch this contact, you just wave your hand over it.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
That's
it's great
awesome.
for bathrooms.
Yeah.
It's garage doors. If you're carrying in groceries, you can't touch the door. You just gotta wave your hand.
Oh, that's great. So
Yep.
you guys really thought of everything.
Yes, sir.
This is awesome. Awesome. Wow. Again, thank you so much
Of
for
course.
showing this. This is killer.
Yeah, not
Thank
a problem.
Here we are with audio control and their DSP matrix switches, which is really nice because you do have the ability to completely change up the EQ, set some pink noise into the speakers, which is really nice for tagging and toning. And they also have custom crossovers built into these amplifiers to work with other speakers. For example, Origin Acoustics. And you're able to completely control this via a home automation system like Control4 or Crestron. So really nice amplifiers, matrix switching built into it. And another really nice part is, like on this one, we also have the digital Toslink inputs and the digital coaxial inputs, which I really like because a lot of times you're always going to have just the fiber optic input and you're not going to have a digital coax or vice versa. In this case, you actually have both that you can choose from, which I really like. That's the definite plus here. Also have their home theater receivers. This looks like to be their theater processor preamp, the X7, and we also have the XR4 home theater receiver. nice part, this home theater receiver, it's all integrated, so you don't need a separate amplifier. It's got all the amplification built into it. Supports Dolby Atmos, DTS:X. And it looks like we have a pair of single height speakers, so you can put 2 pairs of Dolby Atmos or DTS:X speakers above. And here's the front of the preamp processor, which of course you would need a separate amplifier for. And going back to the audio matrix amplifiers with DPS processing, this is the back of the M4800. In the front of the 8-zone or 16-channel amplifier, the D4600. Really nice. Okay, and here we have our 70-volt DSP matrix amplifier from Audio Control, the CM2750. This is really nice because you have the same type of control that you would have with the 8-ohm amplifiers in a 70-volt configuration. And again, looks like we got our optical inputs as well as digital coaxial, and we have the digital coaxial output, so you can actually link them to another one of these amplifiers, just like the other amplifiers that we saw, so you can continue that chain of digital audio going out to the speakers themselves. These are really nice. These are small form factor, high power 2-channel amplifiers. 100 watts per channel at 8 ohms, 200 watts at 4 ohms, and 400 watts at 8 ohms bridged. These are really nice. This one here is the 400 series, and this one here is the 600 series.
How you doing, guys? My name is Michael, and I'm here with Autonomic. We've been in business since 2006, and our focus is high-resolution audio for multi-room home audio systems. We have a couple products here. We have our flagship MMS5. This is a 5-source music server. You can put your high-resolution FLAC files, ALAC, MP3 on here, and it's going to output it to the rest of your network. We have our multi-room amplifiers. We have a 4 and a 6-zone amplifier. They're 55 watts. Root mean squared. You can put a sine wave through these, and they're going to be able to take it and not clip on you.
Nice.
All the audio can go over the network. We have a proprietary networked audio transport, which is going to make the installation, deployment, and flexibility of your system really powerful. And not only is it going to be flexible, but it maintains high resolution audio. The audio stays at 2496 throughout the whole networked audio chain. Yeah, we're just thrilled to be here at CEDIA. You know, the show must go on.
So from a video perspective and going back to audio, it's, you know, you have your Roku's, your Apple TV out there, and they stream movies, and you can get great sound with them, great video. However, if you want the best sound and the best video, you're going to use a company like Kaleidoscape. But with you guys, you know, you could be streaming music, you know, just off of, you know, traditional devices, but you guys are going to give you the best sound possible going into your home automation system.
Exactly. And we support a number of high-resolution streaming services as well. We support Tidal and Deezer, Amazon Music, and whatever you play through the system, it's going to sound good. We got discrete DACs for each output. Our technology is really the bread and butter of the product. It was developed in 2006, like I said. We first integrated with SiriusXM and Pandora in 2009. So we've been doing this a really long time. And you know, it's the expertise in that streaming music. That's the reason why Macintosh over here has chosen us to be the provider of their streaming technology in their music servers.
So you have Autonomics inside of Macintosh.
That's right. That's right. Here, let me show this to you.
All right.
Here.
All right. So I see that this is Macintosh.
So these are very special. These are 2 generations of the Macintosh music streamer. And what it is it's a fusion of autonomic streaming technology, local music, and the legendary Macintosh sonic performance.
And then I could definitely, you know, see, there's your logo right there.
That's right. That's
wow.
right.
I'll be all seriousness. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Exactly. I heard about their streamer, and it's something that I was always looking into, but I never. That speaks volumes with you guys.
Exactly.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, and it supports all the same high resolution services and local music, FLAC, and you know, the reviews say even content that might not even be the best source, the Macintosh magic just makes it sound great. So really quality product, and we're thrilled to be able to partner with such a legendary brand.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow. Now just one more bit.
Sure.
So when it comes down to Spotify, you know, which is a huge thing right now. All right. A lot of home automation systems, you know, will have a Spotify link that you would have to take out your phone and then open it up and link it. You actually have full control of the Spotify music.
That's right. We've been working with Spotify for a very long time, since 2010. I believe was when we first implemented with them. And yeah, we have full Spotify browse implementation. And what that means is you're going to be able to browse your Spotify in your control system on your touch panel without having to bounce between apps. And that's key for a high-end home.
Oh, yes. Simplicity. Nobody wants to sit there and use 2 things to make one thing happen.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you
for telling us all about this, and looking forward to bringing some of these devices in so we can use them in our customers' homes.